Welcome dear students. So today, as a first beginning of the point from the topic alcohols, phenols and ethers, we are going to discuss some important questions. I already in my old videos I have shared you the mechanism of acid catalyzed dehydration of ethanol to ethene, which is going to come for 3 marks in your annual examination. So if you haven't watched it, please watch it. So today we are discussing another important 3 or 2 mark question, that is preparation of phenol from cumene. So cumene is also called as isopropyl benzene. Cumene is also called as isopropyl benzene. So which is going to be very important. I think many time appeared question in the boards for 2 or 3 mark, the preparation of phenol from cumene. So let us begin that point. So very simple. Isopropyl benzene has a benzene structure in it and attached with isopropyl group. So this is your isopropyl benzene or nothing but cumene. This is oxidized in presence of air, that is O2. Air stands for O2. 2 oxygens will be inserted between carbon and hydrogen here. Oxidized, addition of oxygen takes place in between C and H here. So your rest of the molecular structure going to remain same. There is no change in the benzene. C on the top CH3 remains as it is. Left side CH3 remains as it is. Now right side the structure small change will be there, Now what will happen is, in between C and H, these 2 oxygens are going to add. So then it will straight away become OOH. Earlier already C and H were remaining. Already they were existing. 2 oxygens are added in between C and H. This is called cumene hydroperoxide. So cumene is oxidized to cumene hydroperoxide in presence of air. Then this we are going to hydrolyze. So we are going to hydrolyze in presence of water as usual. So taking mild acid H plus and H2O. So now what will happen? So slightly you need to observe here. This entire group is removed. So this group is coming in the form of, I am writing here, CH3, C double bond O, CH3. Along with this, our original molecule, benzene, is left with OH group. So benzene here and here OH. So benzene with OH is called phenol. This CH3COCH3, this is called acetone. So this method you can take as an explanation when phenol is treated with, when cumene is treated with, when cumene is treated with O2, it forms cumene hydroperoxide, which on hydrolysis gives phenol and acetone. So you need to observe one thing here, students. This method of preparation from cumene is there, This is also called as industrial method of preparation of phenol. Remember, on the large scale, phenol can be prepared by this reaction. So this is one of the which is very important question for 2 or 3 marks from the lesson called alcohol phenol ether. There is coming up which is another important 2-mark question. I think you might have heard about this one. Williamson's ether synthesis. So Williamson's ether synthesis. So let us begin about this reaction. We are taking alkyl halide, that is Rx. So compulsory this alkyl halide must be either primary or secondary alkyl halide only, because you know when tertiary taken it undergoes elimination, it cannot undergo substitution. So alkyl halide we are treating with the sodium alkoxide. This is called sodium alkoxide. So when these are treated together, you can eliminate this X and Na. So this X and Na will eliminate in the form of NaX. So what is left molecule? RO R dash. So this RO R dash molecules are called ethers. Slightly heating I will do. So this is a pure example of your SN2 mechanism. You already know studied SN2 mechanism in your haloalkanes and haloarenes. So this we can even create one example for this. Instead of Rx I can take you here CH3Cl. Even sodium alkoxide can be taken as NaOCH3. We are going to slightly heat this one. So Cl and Na both together will eliminate in the form of NaCl. So left out molecule is CH3 OCH3. So this is called as a dimethyl ether. So this will be the example for Williamson ether synthesis. When you go for explanation, when alkyl halide react with sodium alkoxide, it forms ethers. So the reaction is called Williamson's ether synthesis. So this is one of the very important question of 2-mark when it comes to the proper or preparation of your alcohols and phenols and ethers. And there is one more reaction which is going to be another very important question under this alcohol phenol ether. Yes, we are going to reaction, that reaction we are going to take it up. This reaction is called, I think many time appeared question in the boards. We call it as Reimer Tiemann reaction, which is a very important named reaction, students. Going to be very important point of understanding for your learning here. So marking it as very important 2-mark, or even you can ask for 3-mark. Maximum it will ask for 2-mark, 3-mark it will not come. So in the Reimer Tiemann reaction we are going to convert phenol into salicylaldehyde. We are going to convert phenol into salicylaldehyde. So let us begin that one. Very simple here. Yes, I am taking phenol, benzene with OH. To make the learning better, I am going to write one hydrogen as a reference here. This is first I am doing, I am treating with chloroform. Chloroform formula you know, CHCl3 in presence of NaOH. So what will happen? This one of the H here and one of the Cl from here will eliminate as HCl. I repeat, this H and this one among the Cl out of 3 will eliminate as HCl. So thereby giving benzene as it is. Here it will be CHCl2. And this CH and this OH both will eliminate as H2O. I repeat again, this H, this OH will eliminate as H2O, means you will be getting ONA. This is your middle product. So this again I will treat with NaOH again. This again I will treat with NaOH. So now what will happen? Here 2 chlorines are there. This one sodium and one chlorine will eliminate as NaCl, and one H and another Cl will eliminate as HCl. See, very easy to remember. So then your molecular structure will be as it is. Benzene on the top ONA. Here now what is left is, here CH and here oxygen left. So all together we'll add here and write CH. At the last what I will do, I will replace it by H plus. This H plus straight away replaces Na. So then you are going to get benzene as it is, CHO. On the top it will be OH. So this is called orthohydroxy benzaldehyde. The same orthohydroxy benzaldehyde, most commonly we call it as salicylaldehyde. So today's class is all about these three reactions, student. So please memorize it, which is going to be very important for a 2 or 3 mark question. So first we prepared phenol from cumene. So second one we prepared it from Williamson ether synthesis. Third one is your Reimer Tiemann reaction. So when you go for explanation of this one, so you can write it like phenol when treated with chloroform and NaOH followed by hydrolysis gives salicylaldehyde. So this reaction is called Reimer Tiemann reaction. So you can make it up. So thank you for watching the video, students. Have a good day. Happy reading.